So please follow along. If you're here, log in. When you log in, everybody comes into your profile page. And now your profile page is important when we talk about one of the greatest barriers of networking, finding who you are and where you are. Okay. A lot of times out here for diverse businesses, they say that we don't exist. Okay. Well, we do exist. Well, where are you? Well, we're right on places like Prorank Academy. We're right on ECMS. So what we want to do is make sure that we maximize your exposure. So as we see here, you see my face here and I have a banner here. We can talk about how you put those things in here. You also see my name, ProBucks, where you earn based on your activity on the website, and you have your username, okay, and when you joined, okay, and you're ranked based on how much experience you have and how much work you've done in the platform. So what we want to do is stick to how do you acquire services and why setting up your profile is important. If you look over here, we have a navigation pane on our left and it says here start home. So if you ever got lost, click here, click start home, and this would bring you right to your profile. Okay, right here to your profile page. All right, as you can see, we have things called profile, courses, documents, groups, forums, your connections, timeline, photos, and you also here click on these three dots. These signify extra menus. So you have meeting invites, your history of your activity, and your membership status. Okay, you can send invites to others, okay, to come in here like your employees or colleagues. Okay, so when you look at connections, this is how when our paths to networking that we'll talk about today. When we talk about forums, we'll talk about how to access services and ask questions and request services through those forums, groups that you belong to that are specific to specialty that you are in, especially for PennDOT business partners, DBs, and DBEs. Okay, documents, there are places where you can acquire a lot of different information and necessary materials without searching very far and wide, especially when it pertains to ECMS. Okay, and courses, of course, speak for themselves. Those are the online training aspects that are available to you for services through the DBE and DB programs. Okay, all right. So for your profile, one of the first things we do here when we click on these arrows that pull down, okay, is update profile. As you can see my profile here, I have my first and last name very clearly. I have a username. You can see that my username is nothing like exact replica of my email address. Please do not put any special characters or anything like that in your username. Understand we'll talk about our user type and things like that, but we just want to see what this is a finished product, okay, of your information here. Okay, now let's go to update profile and let's see how to make sure you maximize your profile status. So here are my edit details. This is your profile. As I said, your first name is required, last name, enter username without any spaces or symbols. Okay, real kind of clean like that. Maybe your company dash your initials. User type. This is very important. As you can see, I'm here as a diverse employee, as employee of ProRank Business Solutions. But if I made myself a diverse business owner, there's extra questions. Okay. All right. So as you see the user types, as they apply to you, we try to cover every type of user that we might have. Okay. All the way down to the public individual, private user. All right. So if you are a diverse business owner or point of contact, are you interested in learning more about the business development program? This is very important. This lets us know some of your requests that you might have in this access to information that you need as far as business development. Okay. Please indicate if you want to learn more about the PA, DBE, SSC, BDP. This may require your answer to a few more questions. Say, yes, I want to learn more. Of course, you want to learn more. Are you the primary point of contact? Okay. Yes, if you are the primary point of contact, you will provide the EIN information. And so please provide this EIN in the space below. This will not be shared with the public. Okay. Now, if you're not point of contact, if you are, please provide your EIN number. So no, I am not. So as you see, when you designate yourself as the point of contact here, you will be asked if you want to be in the business program. Okay. If you're satisfied that you are the business point of contact here, you'll be asked for the EIN number. All right. So enter your company name. If you have one, if you're an individual, just type your first and last name. Of course, you would be clicked here, and you would put your first and last name here. So choose all your services. Choose all the services below that your current company offers. This will help us to better partner with you with opportunities. You can update this list in the future if your skill sets change. If nothing you do is listed below, stay tuned for future service lists. If you're an individual without any company affiliation, please select NA. So that is all the way down here at the bottom. And if through all of this here, you have not seen what exactly you do, let us know and we can add it to this list. This list is crucial, being as accurate as possible because this will help you with team building, networking, and opportunity identification when it comes to folks trying to find you for partnerships or you're trying to find others. So being able to be as accurate as possible with this is crucial. We cover a lot of different industries and specialties here. Are you seeking to hire diverse employees? Yes or no? Are you looking for a diverse business, whether partner, team up, or to provide you services as an individual? Yes or no? Okay. This assists us with delivery of service. Okay. And we would ask that you select your ECMS status. Okay. Includes each current PIN.ECMS status that applies to your firm below. Note this information should always be verified at ECMS www.ecms.pin.gov/ECMS prior to update or change. Warning, falsification of this information is grounds for immediate removal from Prorank Academy. Please choose NA if this question does not apply to you. Okay, so not yet registered or NA here. Okay, but if you are a PIN.business partner, if you're a DB or DBE, initially everyone should be a PIN.business partner at least. Okay, if you are active pre-qualified, which if you're not familiar, we go over a little bit later and how to obtain information about that as an ECMS contractor. You would click that if that applies active pre-qualified exempt status as a service provider. Okay, active annual consultant qualifications package is installed on ECMS and current. This is all important information and you can select more than one. This would help be searched. Okay. Tell us about your primary objective for using Prorank Academy. All right, this part asks you to provide a brief description of your desired objective using PRA so we can accommodate you. This will not be visible by the public. This is if you want to learn more about PIN.dot processes for contract success. It's something you can put here. And you might have multiple objectives. If you're a DB, hey, I want to become a DBE. As a DB, you might say, hey, I want to learn about that. As a DBE, you might want to say, hey, I want to learn more about PIN.dot processes, or I want to know more about training reimbursements and other services SSC provides and acquiring those. So this is what this presentation is all about. Here, tell us what's unique about your organization or skill set. Diverse business owners should describe their firms here. Agency personnel should describe their organization or role here. So there's a different kind of request for diverse business owners and agency personnel. Individuals seeking opportunities should describe their skill sets here or NA. This will be visible to the public. So we try to warn you about the security statuses and things like that on this platform. So this is where you can put your mission, vision statements and things like that. Okay. List the contact information below. This is where you put your contact information. Hey, you can cut and paste your email signature here, website, things like that. So when you're done, you just click Save Changes, and that's how you update your profile. And as things come up and as your company grows, you would come back, edit this profile. Once you're done, you hit Save Changes. Okay, if there are any. And we'll take a couple minutes here. And if you want to dialogue or have any questions, we can go over that if you like, okay, before we move on to the next portion of our workshop.